Hey everybody, it's been a minute since we have done a tarot unboxing. So today, that's what we'll be doing. I have two decks here and we'll be taking a look at both of them. My mom found these at a store called Ollie's. You can see it there. Our price, $4.99, and the original price would be like $27.99. So W's in the chat for mom. Let's go ahead and check these out, and we'll do, of course, like always, a small collective read after we check them out. Don't mind me, I am having allergies. I've been having allergies like the last couple months. I may sound a little stuffy. Let's go ahead and light some Palo Santo to clear the energy here. And for reference, I have my traditional Rider-Waite tarot that I did an unboxing for in a previous video, which had the gold edging right there. This is my go-to deck. This is my favorite deck that I have because it's classic and it's a little pretty. Like, it's, well, not just a little pretty. I think it's very pretty. And the gold foiling is classy. It's held well. I actually use this a lot, and despite the use, there's still some gold foil on there. So I'm really happy with this deck still, and the box is held up as well. Usually the boxes will tear on me, but this is solid. So if you want to see this, it's in the previous video. I can also put the link in so you can check out that. So these are the two decks my mother found. Again, W's in the chat for mom. And we have the two Funko Pop decks. We have a Funko Pop Nightmare Before Christmas, which I'm not totally a huge Funko Pop fan. I do own some, and I swore them off for a long time, like since they came out. And here we have the Villians tarot deck, which is cute and sounds interesting. I'm hoping that they have illustrations or pictures throughout the whole deck instead of just like the major arcana, the kings and queens and stuff. Because some, like, for example, the Four of Pentacles or whatever, they don't. Some decks don't have like a picture of something happening. It's just a symbolism to represent the card, right? So they're both $5. Anyway, I do own Funko Pops, but I have been getting rid of some. Let's open up the villains first, since it was kind of open. We have the front here. We have Jafar, Ursula, Scar, Maleficent. I don't remember this lady's name. Oh my goodness. And if you remember, put it in the chat, please. And Hook. Then we got Tarot Deck Guidebook. It comes with the guidebook. And we see the magician right there. I don't remember. Is that Papa Legba? So it says, let Maleficent, Captain Hook, and other classic baddies guide your tarot practice with the only official tarot deck featuring Disney's most wicked villains, now with all new Funko-inspired art. Disney's icon villains, that's right, because there is a Disney villains deck that's not Funko Pop stylized. It's not stylized in Funko Pop. And then it has the traditional 78 cards featuring the notorious ne'er-do-wells from classic animated films like 101 Dalmatians, Aladdin, Sleeping Beauty, and more. This new Funko-inspired tarot deck reimagines Cruella de Vil, Jafar, Maleficent, and the whole motley crew in original illustrations based on classic tarot iconography. And it's inside editions. All right, let's go ahead and open it up. Ooh, whoops. That's actually really pretty, and it has like the little flap. And purple is one of my favorite colors. It's always between purple and green. So that is really nice. I love it when it comes with this little flap because we can easily take out the cards. And look at that art on the deck. It got the poison apple, of course. What else would they have, right? And here's the magician. The fool is the first card of the deck. The second card is the deck. Oh, the fool. The dude from Hercules. Oh, no, not Hercules. I'm sorry. The Emperor's New Groove. What's his name? Croc, or croak. I don't remember. Forgive me, I don't remember. So we have the Suit of Swords. It looks like, unfortunately, this deck has like a little, well, it has a little bit of art, and then the major arcana are full illustrated art, and then the other cards are kind of, well, no. Oh, here's the coins. That's what I'm talking about. Like, it's very simple, and it just really has the pentacles / coins, right? But if you look closer, there's some action happening in there. So it's like borderline. The Three of Swords looks pretty classic. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of it. This, what do you think? What do you think of this? The back. They are pretty thick, I want to say. This feels a lot like the Labyrinth deck I have, which it's kind of slippery, is not the best for grip. Let me see. I'm going to take one of my other tarot cards out. Like, this one has a little bit more friction to it when you push your hands. You might even be able to hear it. Okay, maybe not. But this has a little more friction to it when you're sliding your fingers over it. This is a little more like slippery, which I'm not a big fan of because of the way I read. I read like this. So they are more prone to getting stuck together, I would say. All right, let's look at some of the art. We have the 10 of Cups there. They're going off. So this would be like Peter Pan, reflecting Peter Pan. They're going off to Neverland. The 9 of Cups. 7 of Cups. Right there. So it is very different art. 8 of Cups. So this is kind of borderline. You see how there's no like real action going on here? The 6 of Cups. So this would be the nostalgic card. It would show someone handing the flowers. Let's see. I'll show you the 6 of Cups. So this is probably why they're on at Ollie's. But still, it's still nice to have extra decks, and it's a fun deck. It really is. We're looking for the 6 of Cups in here. Oh, Hangman was reversed. So this would be the 6 of Cups in the traditional deck. We have, this is the card of nostalgia. We have the person here giving a cup, and in this deck, it's just the cups, right? So I don't know if I'll be using this one a lot. I will use it, but I don't know how often. And you can see size reference right there. But yes, if you can find it for $5 at Ollie's, it beats paying the $17, $18, $19, $20 that you find them online for. Queen of Cups, which I don't think she should be the Queen of Cups. But then again, this is a Villians deck. We have Gaston, Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, Shmi, Ace of Cups. That's kind of cute. 2 of Cups. So, 6 of Swords. So it just depends on the card, really. Let's look at it some more. The Empress. Oh, I can't remember who that is. It's on the tip of my tongue. The Emperor. Oh my god, the Hierophant. I don't remember her name, but I remember her from the show. True love. Instead of the lovers, it says true love. That's kind of scary. So yeah, if I'm using this deck and I get this card, it's going to have a different meaning than the lover's card for me, because I also not only go off the card, but I go off the art and my intuition. So if I had a regular lover's deck, I'd be like, everything's good, you guys are in love. If I have this lover's card, or if I have the card from the regular deck, you know what I mean? Everything's good. But if I have this card, I'm going to be like, someone's trying to interfere with your love life. So it brings a different perspective to a reading, which I enjoy. Strength, the Hermit, Wheel of Fortune, Justice, and we'll just go a little more. Death, Hades hates, that's suiting. Those are kind of scary. Temperance. Kind of makes me want to watch a Disney movie. Or Hercules, maybe. Oopsie. The Star. So, yeah. Oh, I always fast forward when it was this guy's part in Moana. I don't know. Something about him just gets under my skin. I don't like his evilness. Judgment. The queen is here. She probably should have been a queen instead of Judgment. Because, come on, she's the Red Queen. But they used her in Judgment. She probably should have taken one of the Queen of Hearts spots. The Queen of Cups, excuse me. Oh, I don't remember who that is. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. I don't remember his name, but he's annoying. He's another one that just, the attitude. I really like this Ace of Wands. This is actually really cool. Ace of Wands. Who's Queen of Cups? Who is the Queen of Cups? I'm going to look really quick. Queen of Coins. I don't know. Oops. Who that is. See, they're kind of slippery. I'm going to say kind of. I'm not going to say Ace of Coins. Let's see. Did we pass Cups already? I guess we did. Then maybe it was underwhelming. Let's see. Where's the Cups? What happened to the Cups? Wands, Major Arcana, Swords, Cups. Oh yeah, she was a Queen of Cups. All right. Give me a sec. I'm gonna pick up the card that fell. So, so this style does remind me a lot of my Labyrinth deck, and even the box is similar with the ribbon and the way the box is. So should we get a collective reading with this? Or go on to the Nightmare Before Christmas? Let's go on to the Nightmare Before Christmas. I only do one collective read. We can use one or the other for clarification. So this is the Nightmare Before Christmas deck. There is a name, and again, this is found at all these. There is another Nightmare Before Christmas deck that's not Funko Pop version. So this is the Funko Pop version. I've thought about it crossed my mind to get the Nightmare Before Christmas deck, but I just never really did it because, well, there was other decks that I'd prefer to get. Oh, I didn't even say who was the artist. Let's see. Who is the artist? Dave Perillo. Dave Perillo. And the writer is Minerva Siegel. Siegel? Alright, let's go ahead and check out the... And we'll read the definitions later. Just an example of one. Let's go ahead and check out the Nightmare Before Christmas deck. And this is going to be similar in the feel of it, the material. Ooh, I like this pinstripe right here. That's really pretty. And again, the purple ribbon. This book feels a little different, but it might just be me. Let me see. Oh, it's the same. We have the Magician, the Chariot. So this is the book. And I do enjoy reading the books because things are written differently. Oh, that's cute. Although the symbolism, I don't know. There's so much controversy around the certain symbolism anymore. Let's go ahead and look through this. Let the citizens of Halloween Town guide your tarot practice with this new subtiously illustrated Funko edition of the Illustrated Tarot deck inspired by the classic animated film Disney, the Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. The iconic holiday film, Disney Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas, is now a Funko Tarot deck and guidebook offering frightful but friendly take on the traditional 78 card deck. This set features all your favorite characters from Jack Skellington to Oogie Boogie to Sandy Claus himself in the original Funko Illustrations base classic tarot iconography. So really not bad for $10, both of these together. And they wanted, it says original price of $27.99, but I did see them online for as low as $16. So let's look at these. The Fool, he's a 0 there. The Magician, of course, Sally has to be the High Priestess. The Empress. I don't remember that lady, unfortunately. Sorry, excuse the yawn. It is... We just had a full moon. Well, we're having a full moon in Pisces right now, I believe, and the eclipse just finished a bit ago. The Hierophant, the Mayor, the Lovers. So this is the Lovers. The other one said True Love, the Chariot. I'm not super thrilled. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but from a critique standpoint, I'm not super duper thrilled about the art border here. I'm a sucker for full art cards. Death. Ooh, Temperance. That's kind of cool. But of course, this is, if you did use this deck, I wouldn't take the traditional Temperance route. I would say that someone is intentionally putting monkey wrenches in whatever you're doing and that's helping you build the strength in regards to the Temperance card. The Towers. I'm kind of not thrilled about the Tower art, honestly. I mean, yes, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. 0. So, yeah. Ooh, that's kind of cool. They put, ooh, the world. Okay, I like this. This is my favorite card so far, I think. The King of Candles, the King of Wands. That's cool. And they all have a candle. 3 of Candles. Let's see, what else? Did they change the other one? Ooh, I'm guessing presents would be pentacles. That is so cute. I love Christmas. I am such a sucker for Christmas, so I do like this. And Christmas is coming. So two of presents. This would be like two of pentacles, which I do not see how this is two of pentacles. But I mean, that's the beauty of getting different decks. Let's see, what's the other one? King of Needles. So that would be swords. Queen of Needles. The Sally. Ace of Needles. Two of Swords. Making a decision there. Wow. Alright, what do you think the last one's gonna be? So we have presents, sword, needles, and candles. What do you think Cubs is gonna be? I wanna say Cubs is gonna be cauldron, or I don't know. I would think cauldron. Ooh, potions. Okay, I should have known. Potions. So king of potions, queen of potions. Let's look at three of cups. Oof, insidious. So three of cups, I would take this as third party coven spell work. And a regular three of cups, I would say celebration, unless it was, of course, reversed. All right, let's cleanse these decks and bless them, because I always bless my decks and ask God to work through me with the decks. We don't really need to cleanse them since they're coming from the manufacturer, but I'm gonna bless them with a little Palo Santo anyway. Let's burn this up. I've been thinking about getting a torch, but all right. My son is still up playing video games. You may have heard him. All right. Let's consecrate these. I just do a little prayer and send energy. These will be used to spread messages of truth, always and only. Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you, God, for working through me and blessing me with such gifts. And my mom to get me these gifts. Okay. I'm gonna spread them out a little bit, and I'm just gonna do this some more. I might cut this part out, maybe not. And now these decks belong to me, Vanessa Ortega. Vanessa Ortega. All right, a little more. I'm gonna give them a little more energy. Sorry, not sorry. Just be patient with me. Alright, we'll do a little more later, but I feel like that's good for right now. Alright. Now we bless the other deck. I'm going to spread them out a little bit. Thank you, benevolent force of the universe, God. We will use this deck to get messages from the higher realms, from God. And the messages will be of truth and accuracy. And I consecrate to you now. These cards belong to me, Vanessa Cassandra Ortega. And then I send the energy, which I've already been doing this whole time, but Ooh, all right, let's get a collective message. So which one should we use? Which one? I'm gonna use the Nightmare Before Christmas deck. And man, stiff as a board. they'll loosen up a little bit. They shuffle pretty nice. I'm feeling a little bit sleepy. I'm ready for bed and I'm actually excited to go to bed. I've been having a weird schedule. I'll go to bed around 10 and then I wake up at 1 or 2 and then I'll be up. I'll be up till the kids go to school and I'll be up all day. So like 10, 11, 12, 1, 4 hours of sleep daily. It's caught up to me. It has caught up to me. I mean, I can still go. I can stay up till tomorrow or later today, technically, and be fine, but my body needs to heal. I've been having a little bit of lung issues, like allergies. I don't know what's up. I have an idea, but I need to take action on myself, whether that be healing through Qigong or go to the doctor. I don't know. All right, this is a general collective for all those who stayed to the end of this video. If you're still watching, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Much love to you. And this will be our general collective for all those who find this video and have stayed to the end. So all those who are seeing now, general collective. I feel like I have to do a couple more shuffles. Let's do that. We're splitting the deck at the Empress and the Hierophant. Oh my god. I just did a deck earlier, which I will be posting on my other account on FB. And the Empress and the Hierophant were there as well. One more shuffle and then we'll be golden. Alright. Here we go. Thank you, God. Thank you, benevolent forces of the universe, for all that you bless us with. Please give us an accurate message for our greatest good. Thank you so much. Much love. I'm already taking a lot of cards, so this is why I don't like these type of decks. All right, the High Priestess coming out with the Hermit and the Page of Presents. So remember the Page of Pentacles. Let's give us a little more space here. Hi, Providence. Providence has joined us. He's our little cat. Alright, so we have the High Priestess, the Hermit, and the Page of Pentacles. So this Hermit could be energy, and sometimes I also like to think it's a person. Every reader is different, right? We all interpret in our own way, which is a beautiful thing. So right now I'm going to say we have the High Priestess, who is a feminine energy, intuitive. It could also represent secrets, secret societies. And we have the Hermit, which makes me even think more secret societies. Because the Hermit is hidden, it's on the down low, right? And the Page of Presents, so this would be the Page of Pentacles. There may be some type of offering that a secret society is doing, or a coven, or a witch. Here it's Sally, so it also may just be a super intuitive woman, or feminine energy. Alright, what else, guys? I'm already having trouble shuffling this deck. It'll get better. It's really stiff right now. Oh my. I have to take these. King of Potions, Five of Presents, and the Queen of Needles. And we'll get some clarification on this. I'll move that a little over. So, alright, let's see. Five of Presents. Oof. Five of Pentacles. Is that the one where he's like holding on to him? So it looks like we have a couple of feminine energies here. We have the High Priestess or a secret society, or someone who works in a secret society, as I feel like the Hermit, because the Hermit's showing up here. And they may be offering some type of they may be offering something up, maybe some food, maybe it's like an offering to spirit. But here we have the Queen of Needles, which would be the Queen of Swords. So I feel like we have a High Priestess offering something to the Queen of Swords. And this is interesting because we have the King of Potions, which would be the King of Cups, and the Five of Presents. We're going to need some clarification. That's how I see it. Let's get some clarification with our Villains deck. And let's get this on the board a little better. I'm going to move this over here. Alright, so these Queen of Needles and King of Potions may know each other and may work together, be together. We'll find out more actually. Alright. We'll use the Villains Funko Pop deck to get our clarification, and we will need to shuffle this quite a bit. Let's give it 7 shuffles. That's what I'm feeling. 7 shuffles. I feel like my favorite cards in this deck are the Christmas themed cards. It brings a whimsical sense into the reading. Ooh, Christmas tarot deck. I wonder if there's any out there. We can always make one if there isn't. I would love to make a Christmas tarot deck. I think I'm going to start on the art. And even if there is already one out there, we can still make another one. Because there is enough for everybody. And if you have a dream and you're like, well, someone else already did it, I'm not going to do it, they did a good job, I don't feel good enough. Like, how can I outdo them or whatever? Or how can I put my stuff out when this person already did an amazing job? Just do it anyway. Just do it anyway. Because variety is what life is about. Variety is great. I don't know what shuffle we're on, but I'm going to do 3 more shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. That's the second time that I saw the Hangman while shuffling, which the Hangman has been coming up a lot in readings lately, this week. Oh, man, I'm having trouble shuffling. I will break them in though. Alright. Oops, I forgot to ask my question. Let me get some clarifiers for the High Priestess God. Can I get a card for the High Priestess, please? A card for the High Priestess God. Oh man, I think I'm gonna have to work with these decks quite a bit before I use them for like public readings, paid readings, and things like that. We'll see, because this is kind of okay. Can I give me some cards on what's going on, the High Priestess in relation to the Hermit? Are these 2 people? Is the High Priestess in hiding? What's going on? What's going on with that? Can you please give us some cards down? Oof. Yeah, a lot of these cards, I get a lot with these because they stick together. But we're going to take them because God and I, Spirit, already had the conversation that if many come out, we're taking all of them. So we have the Emperor, the Ace of Coins, the 10 of Wands, the King of Coins, and the 4 of Cups. Whew, that's a lot of energy right there. Alright, so let's put these out. The Emperor. So maybe this Hermit is another energy. The Ace of Coins. The 10 of Wands. The King of Coins, which would be the King of Pentacles. and the Four of Cups. Let's take a look at these. So this is some info on the dynamic here between these two cards, the High Priestess and the Hermit. So we have the Emperor, Ace of Coins, Ten of Wands. Let's take a moment here. So, we may have two masculine energies connected to this feminine energy. I'm getting the sense that this is Ten of Wands, so this is burden. Actually, right now would be a good time to get an example of... Oh, and we're so close to Wands. To get an example of one of the readings. Ten of Wands, so this is an example of one of the cards' description. Upright. With success comes responsibility. If you're feeling burdened or overwhelmed by a new role, remember that even the greatest villains have henchmen to help them carry through their plans. It's time to take some pressure off yourself by assigning some of the workload to others. So it looks like the Emperor got a download that he may be too burdened, so he's going to ask the King of Coins to do something. And the Four of Cups. This is not taking something that universe is offering, right? So I feel like we have two male energies when it comes to this feminine, and one of them energies wants to offer her something because he sees her, sees who she is, despite her staying on the down low, despite her being reclusive. So this is the connected energy. And we have this King of Pentacles or King of Coins. Probably had a chance with this Empress, but didn't take it. That's what I'm getting. And now, this burdenous energy may be a reflection on both. This may be a mirror. So he's feeling burdenous because maybe he's in love, or he wants to... This also could be the secret society. He may be burdened because he needs to give offerings or receive offerings from the secret society, and only take what resonates, and if it fits, it fits. This could be two things in one, right? Reading. And this person, okay, I'm not feeling secret society. I'm feeling like this is a feminine energy. Excuse me, no sniffles. All right. Let's get some clarifiers on the Page of Presents. Can we get some clarifiers on the Page of Presents, please? What's up with the Page of Presents? And God, if you could please not give us so many cards if it's your will. I'm sorry to complain. Alright. Can I get some clarifiers on the Page of Presents? What is this Page of Presents here? What is this Page of Presents? Oof, I can't, like... What's this Page of Presents? For reference, I'll show you... Okay, let's get a Page of Presents with this deck. Clarifier. For reference, I'll show you how this one feels and sounds and, like, acts. This is for reference, and we're just going to do it with the Page of Presents. Alright, God. Let me have a card for the Page of Presents, please. See how smooth that is? A card for the Page of Presents, please. Ooh, Judgment. Let's see if there's any other cards. Any other cards for the Page of Presents? the sun, which we just split. Did we split the deck at the sun right now? I don't know. Oof. Here we have the King of Pentacles showing up again. King of Pentacles over here. And the Hangman. I have a feeling this Hangman is connected to this Emperor. Or maybe the King of Pentacles is seeing things in a different light and regrets not taking the offer. So the Page of Presents, we have Judgment and the Sun. So this present, whatever it is, it's well deserved. And it's a thoughtful present. It's a thoughtful offering. And it's going to help push someone forward to their purpose. Maybe push them forward to their family, possibly, somehow. They may also be getting keys. And I don't mean like real keys. I mean like keys to unlocking some type of spiritual level, possibly. Although the Page of Presents would be the Page of Coins or Pentacles. And that's more to do with earthly things. So maybe real keys. Let's get some cards for these people here. The Queen of Needles and the King of Potions. That sounds kind of scary. I'm not going to lie. And I did take these just so you could see what I mean. Ooh, we're having some glare there. It's okay. It's okay. All right. Can I get some clarifiers for the relationship or the energy between the Queen of Needles and the King of Potions? Who are these people? Are they like, who are these people? Five of Wands. Conflict. Competition. Chaos energy. The plot thickens. Let me get a couple more. And I'm going to overlap these over here. I usually do overlap when they are clarifiers for one card or one energy. Alright. Clarifiers, please. We had a card to flip. 9 of Wands. 5 of Swords. There's definitely... the energy here between this couple is definitely off. Let's read about the 9 of Wands. Look at all those wands in the back. Let's see. Let's read about the 9 of Wands. What does it say about the 9 of Wands? Nine of Wands advises you now is the time to put up your guard. If you're experiencing challenges, lay low to conserve your energy, resources. Remember, you're not alone in this, and don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it. All right. 9 of Swords. Is that the one where she's bound and she can take her blindfold off? I don't remember. I mean, I'm pretty sure, but sometimes I doubt myself. I feel like we all do that sometimes. There's the 5 of Wands. I still do it even though God... Okay, I got 9 and 8 mixed up. Even though God has proven so many times in my life that I have nothing to doubt or be worried about. It still happens, you know. 5 of Wands, 9 of Wands, and 5 of Swords. I mean, excuse me. Nine of Wands, Five of Wands, Nine of Wands, and Five of Swords. I'm tired. I don't even know what I just said. Okay, so whoever this couple is, the energy between them is not it. I feel like although the High Priestess is intuitive, this is interesting. So we have one thing going on over here, the High Priestess and the Emperor and we got the Emperor and the King of Pentacles burdened here. King of Pentacles didn't take the gift. Emperor's gonna offer something. Is the High Priestess barking up the wrong tree? Is that what we're seeing? Is the High Priestess putting her money, time, and energy into something that isn't going to benefit her, work out, fulfill her? She's okay. So if you're this High Priestess, there may be something that you're doing, putting money. Maybe you're like working for a charity. And then, oh my God, the secret society thing. Maybe you're working for a charity that is run by a woman or feminine and masculine. Maybe you're running a charity. Maybe you're giving to a charity that's run by a feminine and a masculine, but they are not who they appear to be. And then you got like some love triangle going on over here, or love thing going on here. That's hidden from you. I feel like this love interest, you don't know these people, and it's hidden from you. Should I move this down a little bit? But I feel like if you're this High Priestess, you're working for a charity or something, and you need to stop putting your energy into it because these people are not good people, even though they seem like it. And you're just like, I want to give them money, I believe in their cause, but there's something fishy about them that's going on. That's what I'm seeing. So like if you do volunteer or you do some type of charity work, look into it a little further. There's a charity in town, or like a philanthropist, a family who I want to look further into. I'm not gonna name any names, but I've been thinking about doing that for the last 5 years and I still haven't done it, and I need to. And then we have the Five of Presents. This couple is greedy. This couple is greedy, and they're not distributing all the stuff they get for the charity. They're not distributing it. They're hoarding it for themselves, and they're not getting caught yet. Let me see what the Five of Swords is again. Because Lord bless me with a good brain, but sometimes I don't remember. Five of Swords, Five of Swords. I don't remember. Sorry. Oh yeah, that's like this one. Winning at all costs. Ego. Kind of being underhandedly. And then we have the Five of Wands. They're worried that this is not going to hold up much longer. They're protecting themselves. Maybe they may have fired some people who got too close to finding out that they're not distributing the charity properly. They may be embezzling money. So yeah, I'm happy with where we're leaving off. I'm happy of the message we got. I feel like it's complete in that sense. Just be careful, High Priestess, if you're watching this. Check every time you donate to a charity, it's always good to see numbers. Of course, those can be faked, right? But it's good to see numbers, how much percentage is going to the actual cause, how much percentage of their donations. And you got some suitors over here, but that's like, you're not focused on that right now. You're focused on helping people. This song may be significant. Overall, after using these cards, I probably wouldn't spend more than $10, $9 on these cards. I do like them. The art is cool, kind of nostalgic. I used to be a huge Nightmare Before Christmas fan in high school, and I think it's fun. I think the Nightmare Before Christmas deck is I would choose over the Villains deck, and it's mostly just the material and how slippery it is. It makes it difficult to shuffle, but I expect that to change after some use. I will see you all next time. Bye.